I mean, we killed a bunch of people, so should be enough. Yeah, so this is the Orc encampment. A lot of people try to do it in Act 2, but it's really hard back then. Basically, you have to have like pretty good scrolls, fire rain, stuff like that, in order to get through it, because, well, just mailing your way with like ridiculously bad weapons is not gonna work. So, yeah. I'll usually wait till Act 4, so there's that. I believe we are in Act 4. I wasn't really sure if the Act 4 starts with going back into the Valley of Mines or it has already started, but I think it has already started. No, it doesn't. Chapter 4, Dragon Hunt. Okay, and you saw one of our enemies right there. This is the path back to, back to the original land. Of course, there are a bunch of orcs here too. And this is kind of where you were put into the barrier. So what used to happen is you would, well, get escorted to this place, and then you would basically be kicked down into the water. And thus your life as a penal colonist would begin. There's a little encampment. Actually didn't know that this thing was here. Apple tobacco. Potion, wolfskin, stonebreaker. Okay. Apparently a little reward for getting through the pass. Where is the castle? There we go. Hello. I'm back. Things have changed outside. How is it in here?
I don't believe this is...
Yeah, the Dragon Hunters are here. And I should have actually...
It's been a long time.
I should actually sleep and then return to where I came from. Because there's a little bit to do. A bit left to do. I should have not just teleported back to the castle. I mean, they should expect you to, but I skipped some dialogue. Maybe I can actually... I'm pretty sure that I can return... Well, still get that. Okay. There's the old mine. And there is a guy that died. Could be dead dragon hunter. Well, hunting dragons is kind of dangerous. Sorry about that. So, well, some people just don't make it. And this is what I was talking about. Some of these dudes have names. Like this one.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
I'm staying out of it.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Never mind.
I've got no time for things like that.
What are you hoping to find here in the Valley of Mines?
Gold and honor. What else? When I'm finished with the dragon, I'll be swimming in gold. Enough to spend the rest of my life frequenting every tavern and cat house in the country.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Either that, or you'll be dead.
So what? That's part of it. If you want to get rich, you gotta take a few risks.
How would you like to work for me from now on?
Why not? What are you paying?
You didn't get that from me.
Well, I'll pay you 100 gold coins for now.
All right, then. It's a start anyway. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
I'm not touching that.
This is where our collaboration should end, I think.
Suit yourself. I can think of better things too. So long.
Okay.
You have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it. I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damned headaches. But I haven't had anything to drink for a while. My skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
Here, take this.
Don't say you didn't know that.
What does he know about
That hit the spot. So,
It was just
now I
like
can
you
think
said.
clearly again. What can I do for you?
I've got no time for things like that.
What are you doing here anyway?
I don't have any idea what we're doing here or when it'll start. And I don't care as long as I have enough to drink.
Where did you pick that up then?
Do you know where the dragons are then?
What's in it for
That
me
will
if
never
I tell
change.
you?
Don't
I've
say
still
you
got a
didn't
bottle
know
of
that.
gin.
I'd fight every dragon in the world
There's
for a
more,
fight.
believe me.
Agreed. Give me the bottle.
hardly
I'll
know what
keep
to
that for a rainy day.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
All right now, where are those dragons?
Where did you pick that
Naturally,
up
I
then?
can't tell you anything precise, but I've heard that
Can't
there are
rely on
supposed to
that.
be 4 dragons. We've seen a red glow
heard
over
of
the
it, too.
highest mountain at night. I swear by my mother, if you're looking for a
Same
dragon,
old
then
thing
you'll
all over
definitely
again.
find one there.
Where did you pick that up then?
I'm looking for
Don't have
someone
to
who
tell
can
me
teach
that.
me something.
I could teach you a few things. I'm the best
did you pick
fighter
that
for
up?
miles around. Since we're friends, I'll
Been
give
there,
you a
done that.
special price. 300 gold pieces.
I already thought as much.
All right, here's the money.
That was no big deal.
Let's start with...
That's
Then
the
we'll
first
see
I've
what
heard
we
of
can
it.
get out of your rusty paladin bones, eh?
That's no secret.
Of course, one-handed and two-handed. Okay.
I've got my own opinion
Not that
about
it
that.
would really interest me. The only one that actually
No
interests me
idea,
is
you
the
tell
guy
me.
standing right there, but let's talk to these
Hey,
two.
come over here.
What do you want?
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
What can you offer me?
Arrows, apples, some healing potions, firing. To be honest, he's kind of bad. That's what you call right equipment?
Do you sell information as well?
That depends. If the price is right, I'll tell you everything I know.
How much do you charge?
Hard to say. But I think that 50 gold pieces for every piece of information I give you sounds about right.
I don't need any information. I just know what to do, so... Well... Godar.
What?
Where do you come from?
We come from, the city.
Totally.
You're bandits.
Careful. You're biting off more than you can chew.
You can't scare me.
We'll see about that.
Wrong blade. Wrong blade.
And now for the...
Oh,
Don't stop now!
not kill him.
Show him who's boss!
Let me pin you against the wall, man.
Don't stop now.
Actually worked quite well.
Push
Got
out.
him.
That hurt.
Don't take any. Show him who's boss!
Hurry then.
He's still doing a lot of
Show
damage.
him who's boss! Hurry then.
yourself.
It's actually kind of predictable.
Push out.
Show him who's boss!
To get his pattern kind of down, he's really not that hard.
Finish him! What you waiting for? Not bad at all.
Thanks for the 500 experience, dude. Holy shit, for a bandit, you really were worth something.
Hey, you. Guys like you should watch where they're going.
What are you trying to tell me?
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. And the place is just swarming with orcs and monsters. Not to mention the dragons. It's just a
Well,
well-intentioned warning.
We'll see the next time.
Can you tell me anything I don't know already?
I can give you a good piece of advice, and it's even free. We can't use anyone here who faints dead away at the slightest dragon fart. Go home. This is a job for real men.
Step in and sort things out.
Are you the boss here?
Do I look like it? Certainly not. We don't need any self-important jerk ordering us around. When Silvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his buddies what we thought of that. There was a brawl. In the end, they left on their own. I hope Silvio wound up in the soup kettle of some orc.
So, you want to kill dragons?
Smart ass. So, do you know how to bring down a dragon? Do you think the beast will just sit there quietly while you chop off its head? Something like that takes good planning and decisive action.
I see. And how are you gonna go about that?
First, we'll scout out where we can find the beasts. Only then will we think about the best way to attack.
Kinda makes sense.
I've got no time for things like that.
I think you won't even find a blind sheep.
What? You want me to push in your stupid face?
Might as well take this experience.
Give it to him! Shit, that hurt.
Come on.
Don't stop now!
Yeah.
Don't stop now!
These guys all have too much
Shit,
power.
that hurt.
Seriously, without my good weapon, which would actually kill them most of the time,
Watch out!
these guys definitely take too long.
Parry then!
But then again, he has the, well, one of the best armor in the game. I believe actually the best.
Watch out!
So, I kind of expected to do a little bit less damage.
Slug him!
And in addition to that, I'm not even
Don't
critical.
stop now!
If I just do that, he's gonna keep blocking his knee.
Finish him!
God damn, this is gonna take a while.
Shit, that hurt. Parry
It's actually
then!
tougher than the first one,
Finish him!
just because he has a more more diverse pattern.
Wow, that hit the spot.
Shit,
Watch
that
out!
That hit the
was
spot.
a good one. Gotta give you
Watch
that.
out!
That hit the spot.
Watch out! Shit, that
Come
hurt.
on,
Parry then!
get over
Watch
it,
out!
That
man.
hit the spot.
Watch out! Shit, that hurt.
Pretty close.
Watch out! Shit, that hurt. Watch out!
Shit, come on. Don't do
Watch
this
out!
to me.
Parry then!
I don't know why, but I'm actually thinking about Dark Souls.
Shit, that hurt.
I actually played it
Watch
yesterday,
out!
and I actually recorded something. Not sure when I will release it, but it's gonna probably be
Give it
way
your
before
all!
this one comes out, so you guys probably
Parry then!
already seen it. If you are interested.
Watch out!
Anyway,
Watch out!
I don't know what it is with Dark Souls and Gothic, but
Finish
I
him!
feel like these games are kind of similar because
Hang
I
on!
don't know, they just feel like
Don't
similar.
stop now!
They're extremely difficult at first, but once you get
Finish
the hang
him!
of it, they're kind of easy.
Watch out!
That hit the spot.
And yeah, they both have kind of this darkness light thing going on.
Finish him!
It's kind of cool actually.
Shit, that
Give
hurt.
it your all.
But then again, the combat
Finish
system
him!
Dark Souls is a little bit more refined.
Don't stop now!
Oh, come on, it's... Die!
Stop now! Slug
You're
him!
about to. Come on. Almost got it. There we go. And he even gave less experience than the first one. What the fuck? He was way harder.
Really didn't deserve that.
Yeah, he really didn't deserve that. I know.
That isn't true.
Kinda is.
Hey, you!
All right. You're the better fighter. What do you want?
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly. What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea. We're still thinking about it.
What about the orcs?
The whole castle is surrounded. There aren't any gaps. Trying to sneak through there is insane. If you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah, really?
Yep, definitely nobody. Hello.
All right, you win. What do you want?
My own opinion about that.
Nothing, apparently.
He really should have known better.
God, everything's so bloody in here.
I get so
Fuck.
worked up.
Gorn, hello.
I see you've joined the Dragon Hunters.
I followed Silvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way around here best and wanted to get a clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what, something's definitely brewing here. I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
What are your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first, and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
It was just like
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
You too, Gorn. Don't end up in the locker again.
you hear.
Let's
No
eat
idea,
some shit.
you tell me.
And now
That's the
we
first I've heard
will
of
teleport back to the castle
It was his decision, wasn't it?
and talk to a bunch of people. Again. And I can now actually swap out that stupid blade for my real one. There we go. Oh, so much better. It's just so much. Have I actually leveled up the blade yet? I don't think so.
For my opinion.
Should do that. Hello, Angar. Little bit of backstory. Angar was one of the old mining colony. He was one of the leaders
Telling you anything.
of the Sleeper. Yeah,
Nobody ever
one
asks
of
for my
the
opinion.
Brotherhood of the Sleeper. He used to call himself Core Angar, but since he isn't, well, the Brotherhood
was
basically
obvious.
went belly up. He is now only called Angar, and he's a pretty good fighter and pretty cool guy too.
I already thought as much.
Don't I know you? You were Korangar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
I don't believe
Call me
this is
Angar.
gonna change.
I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time.
know why you get
These
so worked
constant nightmares. Someone's gotta pay.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again. Bad business.
What will you do next?
I don't believe
I
this
shall
is going
rest
to
a while
change.
first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
I have.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back. I agree with you completely.
Okay.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt. Ever change?
What about the Dragon Hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm. It's a bad business.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel better.
Where do you want to look?
I shall go to the south, where I was last. There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Where was that again?
I don't believe this is going to
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I'm actually doing that.
that all along.
Okay, there is...
Really didn't deserve that.
Go around or do a bunch of other shit first? Bunch of other shit first. Seems good to me. Knight, Ferris, John,
I can't believe it.
Revan, Man-at-Arms. Let's talk to the Paladins first.
Know who to believe these days.
You're pulling such a long face.
Damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
What scum?
Those dragon-hunting riffraff, of course. Who do you think I was talking about? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Did someone steal from you?
No, they smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine...
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it, and now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
Okay, so he was robbed. Oh, that's not even the guy. Oh, this one. Tendor.
Do you have any news?
The dragon hunters have arrived. They strike me as tough bastards, and I hope they are, because otherwise they won't survive for long.
Show me your where.
Let's see, does he have... Oh, a lot of arrows. That's actually not... I would love to, but I can't. Does have a nice collection of weapons, but I feel like he has that... Well, he had that before too. And since I don't really need any new weapon, I will just stay.
It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here.
What happened?
The dragon hunters are strutting around here in the castle and bragging that they can solve the dragon problem. But I'll tell you what, the way they look, they won't even kill a sick old snapper. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive.
Weren't there 2 of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
Okay, so one dude is also missing. Things haven't really worked out too great here. One thing of note, I've seen a bug where Sengrath would just lie in the middle of the castle. You could just pick everything up. I don't know where he actually is right now, but... Yeah, maybe... What's that? Oh. Something. I don't know. There's a chest. There are 2 chests! Oh, hello. Why don't we try something out? Well, that was definitely worth putting a lock before. It will never open. Okay. Isn't there a spell? At least in the third part there is one, which opens locks, but don't think so. Light healing, medium, fast, summon, transform, Dust Devil, Wind Fist. Doesn't appear to. It will never open.
I don't know why I get so worked up.
Don't think there's actually one chest that will never open. But that basically means you need a key.
He really didn't
What the
deserve
fuck is that? Hello? Wait, wasn't he that guy?
You mustn't believe everything.
Karolov?
I think I found your purse.
What? Where? What bastard did that?
It was over there, by the smithy.
Where? Near the smithy? It must have fallen out of a dragon hunter's pocket there. Don't tell me otherwise.
I've my own opinion about that.
How would I know?
I'll find that out yet.
Just wanted to get that out of the way. Hello,
It
Ian.
was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here. But there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon. You're one of them too. So how about putting in a good word for me, huh?
I'm not touching that.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I don't have anything. At the most, I could teach you something.
Nobody ever
It's not too
asks
bad
for
if you
my
can actually teach me something.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
He really didn't deserve it.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
It's going to change.
What happened?
Nothing that I've...
Okay, that's the same shit. Okay,
Know what to
Pharaohs.
believe anymore.
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here.
That was obvious.
The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm. You paladins have failed, if you ask me.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
I already thought as much.
What else do you know about the war?
That's not what I...
You haven't been to see your king in a long time, huh? The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead.
Nobody ever asked.
But I don't believe that.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
Don't think so.
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the orc tents.
Yeah. I know where he is, where that one is. Whew. Well,
Can't go on like this forever.
well. Is there someone in here?
But he knew that.
So, might as well check, you know? I think what's left is maybe one other dude, and afterwards I'll go ahead and...
It can't go on like this forever.
I wouldn't be so sure.
As if
well,
I didn't have enough. That's totally obvious.
Right, well, talk to Geralt, and then I'm gonna do some
Own
quests.
opinion first I heard of it.
Geralt?
All quiet.
Quiet? Yes.
But
My navel's rubbing against my backbone, man. Garon cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garon's fat ass.
Maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
Okay, we'll try fast something.
It's better to watch out.
I don't think I have. Man-at-Arms.
He didn't get that
Brothers.
from me.
why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting! Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Okay. Meat bugs.
I'll get you now.
Okay, got rid of him. I mean, you could have done it alone, but... Okay. Hey, Brutus. That should be worth some experience.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry. Wait a minute.
Oh?
Are you all right?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Look, there's one right behind you.
What? I'm out of here.
Holy crap.
That's totally
nice.
awesome.
Where's he going?
I've heard a thing or two.
Oh, he's stuck.
You mustn't believe
What the
everything.
fuck is wrong with Brutus? Can't even talk to him.
Anything from me.
Nice.
I hardly know what to believe in.
Oh, he's now in the quarters.
Will it ever
I could
change?
just find him again. Nothing in here? Probably upstairs. I believe at least. Hello, orcs. Maybe it's teleported through the door. Maybe not. Let's actually